From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now, please welcome your
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Blue Jays.
And towing the slab in this one, Max Scherzer. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Strike two. That one almost got him.
Ball, that's outside.
Payoff pitch. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Trey Turner at the plate. The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Now he breaks his back. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, it's not the most important detail on the scouting report, but it still matters. Just putting the ball in play gives you a chance against this defense because they've been known to provide a gift or two.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to first. Throws to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this, team that goes.
Safe. Out.
Second inning set to go. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Ball to strike. Right through there for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And that one almost hit him. Line drive. Pinango takes it in for the out. One down.
That is it. The third baseman, Alec.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one's in there. That is strike two. Second inning here, no score. This one in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting six, the second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott.
Stott.
To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinango. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a high fly ball hitting the air left center field. This one's got a chance. This looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The 2-1. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Pinango should have this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly. And they lead by strike two.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
So no one on after the sac fly. Trey Turner with a chance now. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That's back now in Toronto.
Out.
Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the 4th. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
In the air, left field. Pinungo has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Brandon Marsh
Up
steps
next
to the plate.
Philadelphia, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
1 down. Phillies down a run. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw.
No, he's safe.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
In the air, right field. Lucas in position, brings it in. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Jays.
You're out.
Back now in
Leading
Toronto.
off for
We go to the top of the
second
5th.
baseman,
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher.
Here's JT Realmuto. And now 1-2. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Garcia.
1 out, man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out, the only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He circles the bases. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Scherzer is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Mason Fluhart.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. The 2-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. Right through there for a strike. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Now quick throw to first.
No,
Crawford
he's safe.
back on a dive. Crawford at first, one gone. Rudder takes off. Ball outside. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. That's in there. It's 2-2. Fluhart. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Here's Turner now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Man on second, 2 down. And strike 2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That one outside. Full count now. Out towards right center field. Lucas on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Blue Jays 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Back here at Rogers Center, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Bryce Harper. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2. In the air to left center. Pinango on his way over. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brandon Marsh. Fought off foul.
Yep, that ball went out.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And now the count filled up 3-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Tyler Rogers on the pitch out of the pen here. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And here comes Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in. And that is that. Phillies strand 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. JT Realmuto steps in. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Outside low, and it's 2-1. This one popped up right side. 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at bat right here.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Okamoto on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 2, Justin Crawford.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Rogers, 35 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. 2 down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That's ball 2.
Got him. And that is that. Phillies down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Charles McAdoo.
Charles McAdoo.
Manager out of the dugout now. Brad Keller will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 45, Tommy.
We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber.
Inside ball.
Swings through that one. Got him. And one away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Trey Turner now. And it is 2-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Louis Varland, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 2-1. Base knock center field. And that's a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Bryce Harper to the plate. There's a strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next to Philadelphia, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. It's the Phillies 4 and the Blue Jays 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Ernie Clement.
Ball 4, take the base.
First and Here comes the skipper out of the Tanner Banks into the game.
Out. You're out.
Well, one-run game. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 1-1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Jackknifes out of the way. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball.
Out.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So a man at first. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Here's a 1-1. Here goes the runner. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Stop. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead in a ninth.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one
Ball
off
three.
the mark. Ball 3.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And ball 4,
Nope.
2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So up next, Justin Crawford.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Backed off the plate that time. Got him looking for the strikeout.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy.
New pitcher on here, Braden Fisher. He comes on for the 35th time this year. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. 2-2 on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back now in Toronto. Bottom 9. Charles McAdoo digs in now. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. So they turn to their closer, Joan Duran.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long